All right, so let's just get right on in it, man. What is IWWD all about?
Basically, IWWD stands for It's What We Do. We're at the moment we're an extreme sports-based clothing company, but we're really actually pushing more of a lifestyle than an actual clothing company or a brand. You know, we believe that if we can set an actual lifestyle in place, which would be like people giving 110% of what they do, then the clothes will sell themselves.
Right. So how did it all come about? Like, where was your mindset when you're like, you know what, it's what we do?
Oh man, a few years ago, what happened is a bunch of us just used to hang out, and it was like a real melting pot of people. Like people you would normally, you'd be like, why do y'all hang out together? And our answer was, it's what we do. You know, we have fun together, we enjoy our time with each other, and so it was a joke. And then it just started catching on, and that was like kind of our catchphrase for everything.
Yeah, it's frat guys, with nerd guys, like, what the hell?
Yeah,
it's like, dude, it is what it is.
It is what it is. You know, we have fun, and it's what we do. So you know what, whatever.
Okay. Now, when you're sitting in front of like your MacBook, doing the Photoshop and all that, trying to design just the new up and coming awesomeness that you have, like, what inspires you when you sit down?
Man, like I said, we really push for like a lifestyle. So what we have right now and what most people have been seeing is what we call the lifestyle line, and that is all based off stuff that all of us can relate to. You know, it's what we do. All our catchphrases, get like us. I mean, the hood rich, representing, America, all that kind of stuff is what we call like the lifestyle line. And eventually, what we're actually going to be getting into is more of sport-specific lines where everyone can have just that one design that they can relate to. I mean, it'll be multiple, but a whole line dedicated to just their sport.
Okay. Now, what is the kind of the drive behind it?
Really, again, going back to that lifestyle, we want to promote people to be the best that they can be. Now, we don't want to like have like a cocky aura about us. Like, it's not saying, hey, we are going to be the best at what we do, but we want everyone to be the best that they can be. And obviously, everyone wants to be the best at what they do. And
totally.
we promote that,
right?
But we don't want people walking around like, oh, I'm the best at this, I'm the best at that. As long as you're the best that you can be, that's really all we want, and that's what we want to help you get there.
Okay, now what type of people are you looking to get for your apparel?
To be honest, it has blown my mind, because everyone's like, okay, well, we're gonna do this and we're gonna do this, and if you actually do that, then good for you. But now it's starting to, I'm starting to learn things. At first, that's why I said we first started as like extreme sports, drifting, skateboarding, BMX, motocross, MMA,
anything extreme,
anything that like you could be like, these guys are crazy.
Yeah.
We wanted a part of that.
Okay.
That just like extreme factor. But now, man, we just released like camouflage gear. Like,
yeah,
we got hunters and we got people that go off roading all the time and stuff like that. It really opening our eyes up to like, this really is a lifestyle.
Yeah,
you can apply it to anything.
Yeah, it's just not getting out there on the on the track or just riding your bike. I mean, it's freaking anything.
Anything, man. I mean, it's really teaching me a lot, and it's really it's exciting for me because yes, we have our specific idea of what it's what we do means,
right? And
I can give you that answer. But what's really cool is hearing other people explain what it's what we do means to them, and it might not be the same way I would explain it, but when I sit back and listen, I'm like, that works. Like,
everybody has their own definition of what it is to them.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Now, how far do you see this going, the IWWD? You just keep it local, or you branching out obviously like overseas?
Yeah, actually, we were 3 months in and we were already overseas. Like, and it is the power of social media.
Yeah.
I mean, someone saw us on Facebook and was really digging what we were standing for. And even at that point in time, we really didn't. We knew what we thought it's what we do was, but we really didn't have like that solidity to it. But now we do, and so we're huge here in the Memphis and tri-state area. We're even getting on out there. I mean, we're sending out shipments all over the United States now as a pretty regular thing. And then also, I mean, eventually we would love to be overseas, a lot more than we are now. Right. But I mean, the next step is to really start promoting to the rest of the United States and really get this thing popping.
Hell yeah, man. What's your main goal? You see your company going? Like, where do you see the company being?
I mean, obviously, I've said this before, and people were always like, Red Bull. People ask me all the time. They're like, who's your biggest rival? And or who do you look up to? And I'm like, Red Bull. And they're like, you sell T-shirts, they sell energy drinks. How does that work? But you look anywhere and everywhere, something that's amazing, something badass that's going on in the world, Red Bull's there. They're everywhere. They're everywhere you look. And so that we want to have that image, and we also want to be on the helpful side of things. Like, if someone is trying to get seen or get put in the right light, and they really do have the ability, they have the skills, we want to do what we can to help put them there, whether it's through sponsorships or getting them hooked up with the right kind of people in their city, or even doing some promotional items for them. We want to be able to help as many people as possible be the best they can be.
Well, hell, man, they sent out a guy to an outer space and freaking jumped out of this little shuttle.
Yeah, man.
I mean, hell, you could have had IWWD sticker right there.
See, and that alone would, millions and millions of people watch that, not only live, but I still watch it. It still blows my mind. I mean, I've been skydiving before, and I want to do a halo jump where you got to jump with a gas mask, but that...
that balls to the wall.
I mean, he literally could have landed anywhere if he had messed up.
Oh,
you know? I mean, so that's the most extreme thing that I can even put my hands on that I've seen in a long time, and Red Bull was all over it. We want to have that same image. We want to be like, oh man, that was the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Dude, man, you're on your
way. It's what we do is everywhere.
Now, your new website's dropping May 1st. Tons of good stuff on there. And like, what can we expect with like the new inventory, and how far do you plan on expanding it?
Really, man, this new website is going to be huge for us, whereas before we were only able to offer people the shirts and inks that we chose.
Right. And
now we have multiple different ink selections. On every design that we have, you can actually change the color of the garment. So if you see something on the website and you're like, that looks cool, but I wish y'all had a green one, you can actually go on there and change the color of the garment. And we've got unisex designs, guys designs, girls designs, long sleeve tees, baseball tees. We have tank tops. We even have like little kids onesies. We have a full kids line now. I mean, it goes all the way from 3 months old onesies and t-shirts to we have toddlers, I think 2T to 6T, and then even we have like little kids size small through large. So I mean, we can outfit anyone.
So the baby's on the bottom, man. It's what we do.
Yeah, we got some baby gangsters now.
Now, is there a certain kind of age group that you're going for?
To be honest, I mean, obviously, the age 14 to 28 purchases the most in the world, and that's with anything. They're the money spenders. But like I said, man, I've literally seen it all now. It's what we do is just it's a community. I have seen the first article of clothing that someone has worn after being born being It's What We Do, and I've seen an 80-year-old wear It's What We Do.
Hell yeah.
So like this company is constantly just blowing my mind, and it's proven to me that this is an endless opportunity.
Totally. And you talk about the website. Do you plan on expanding, like having it in like shops? Do you plan on doing like your own thing, like your own store? Where do you see it going?
Even for a while now, we've had some interest from some of the main retailers, and we're trying to handle that very, very carefully, because we don't ever want to end up on someone's sale rack. Right. If I had the opportunity, if something wasn't selling or we had a few extras, I'd rather go out and give those out as promotional items, or find someone that is really representing the brand very well and might not have all the money in the world and be like,
boom,
here you go.
Yeah.
So that's one thing that we haven't really pursued, the whole retail store thing. We don't ever want to end up seeming less than what we are. But with that being said, I would love to eventually start opening up our own fantasy factories one day, giving people, again, we want to be able to help people do what they do. So giving someone a safe haven to be able to do what they do with, you know, medical personnel on scene and this and that. Because, I mean, I'm not going to lie, we take chances.
Yeah, you can still be extreme, but still be safe in the same
Exactly.
sense.
I always say there's a difference between crazy and stupid.
Oh, yeah.
Being crazy is doing stupid stuff, but knowing how to do it. So,
Stupid, you can't fix it.
You can't fix stupid.
Now, what do you do to advertise the brand?
Right now, social media is the main thing that we do. We've got talks in about. We just started up a new YouTube-based series called Shenanigans, where we're trying to mix a bunch of different shows like Jackass and, you know, Nitro Circus. We want to do some crazy and some cool stuff, but also like, I mean, look at Duck Dynasty. I mean, I love that show. I've seen them all.
Dude, get the beard going.
Yeah, I've seen them all. But if people that can make duck calls can get world famous off of making duck calls, why can't we in our normal day life, you know? So our Instagram and Snapchat and stuff, people were always like, God, y'all are crazy. Y'all make me laugh all the time. And so now we're trying to, you know, capitalize on that and, you know, show everyone's individual personalities and bring a personal level between everyone that's in It's What We Do and that has their hands on anything to, you know, our supporters. And that's really gonna be huge. And we're looking at possibly in the near future starting a tour where we actually go out and host events throughout the United States, promote the show, and promote the clothing company.
Now, what's the most successful advertisement you've seen so far with your brand?
Oh, man. Obviously, going back to that social media alone is the reason that we've gotten anywhere. I mean, I don't know what I would do without Facebook or Instagram, and I hate saying that because, you know, now it's forced me to take selfies all day long.
See, now you gotta go to hold Mark Zuckerberg, man, and give him a shirt now.
There you go. Yeah. Where you at, Mark? So social media, Facebook, you know, is where we started, and then now Instagram's really blown up, and we're even seeing a lot of positive exposure through Snapchat. So what we try to do is, whatever's hot, we try to learn it. We try to get on it, you know, at first and capitalize on it because, you know, I could just sit here and not really be like, oh, I don't want to be on my phone all day long. Right. But that is the reason where we're at.
Dude, it's freaking, you know, here it's word of mouth. That's what it is in sound. You got to get on that Vine, though, man.
Come
on, man, seconds. You got to get it.
Instagram's getting them, man. That 15 seconds.
We get 15 seconds, but you know it takes true art to get that 6 seconds in
I'll
there.
give you that. I'll give you that.
Now, do you see yourself expanding the IWWD brand further than the clothing line?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we obviously we're constantly trying to put ourselves out there in any and every way possible.
Yeah.
So it could eventually become to where, you know, who knows, we do skateboard decks, or we do motocross graphics, or we do full wraps on cars. We're huge in the car scene. Or even something small like drumsticks or guitar picks. You know, we want to be everywhere. We have right now, what we're going for is, when you go out and you go into your closet, you want to put on something that's going to make you look the coolest or the best that you are.
Right.
It's What We Do wants to have that. We want you to go in and, you know, get your favorite It's What We Do t-shirt.
Yeah, you're going to the pool party and it's like, boom, like,
rocking the It's What We Do board shorts, or throwing on your favorite hat. You know, we want to be that. We want to be able to make you look the best you can be, but also you represent our company and represent it well.
Okay. Now, anybody that's known you, you know, especially this past year, known that the terrible motorcycle accident that you had, taking the IWWD lifestyle and what it means to you, how has that molded you, you know, personally over the years?
Oh man, that taught me so much. You know, I was almost over Memphis because, like, I feel like a lot of people in Memphis at the time were real selfish, and not consumer wise, but like other businesses where you're just like, you know, everyone wants to make it, but they all want to do it themselves. And you know, in my mindset, it's like two heads are better than one. Let's create the team, and one of us makes it, we all make it. And so I was starting to lose faith in that, and then, man, after the wreck, Memphis came together. I mean, companies were hosting benefits that, you know, I'm in surgery, pass out, unconscious, not being awake for 4 weeks at a time.
You were on your deathbed.
Yeah, and you know, people were throwing throwing all these different benefits for me, raising money, and that's what we do, crew. I mean, I almost cry talking about it, but they came together so well. My mom never left my bedside for 6 weeks while we were in ICU, and in ICU, you're not supposed to go to sleep. So, but my mom never left, and my friends made sure that there was always, from the time 24/7, there was someone there that would come in the room. Hey, Miss Penny, do you need anything? Do you want anything? Or do you need to use the bathroom? We'll sit in here while you go. I mean, my crew really took care of my mother, and that's all anyone could ever ask for, dude.
Now, when somebody comes up to you and says, yo, man, I live that IWWD lifestyle, what does that mean to you?
Man, to me, there's nothing better than hearing that, because we're constantly trying to, push our lifestyle and, giving 110% to what you do and trying your best to be the best you can be. And so when someone is like, that's me, I live That's What We Do lifestyle, like there's not a better feeling, because we're not doing it in an arrogant way. We just want everyone to push themselves and to be the best they can be, because eventually when they get out there and they're getting seen by hundreds of thousands of people on YouTube, or they're on Instagram with thousands of followers, and everything they do, they're either wearing It's What We Do, or they're hashtagging It's What We Do, or IWWD. That's not doing anything but bettering our brand, and we're helping better their life.
All right, enough of that serious stuff. Let's get into something a little more interesting.
Oh, great.
If you had to pick an exotic pet, me personally, dude, I like the tiger. I've always been a Tiger fan. Obviously, Memphis Tigers.
You belong in Dubai, man.
Dude, I'd be more than happy. Me and Tyrese, man. That's what's up. What would be that exotic pet that would be sitting with you on the couch?
Oh, man, that would have to be a monkey. Who doesn't want a pet monkey? I mean, especially as a clothing company, we throw a little It's What We Do shirt on the monkey.
A little extra small shirt. Yeah. Hangover monkey.
Yeah, we could probably wear the same thing. I wear mediums, you know that.
Roll the cigarette up for you.
Yeah, just have the little monkey running around, and then he can even handle serious business. Someone starts talking crap to you.
Smack you around.
Yeah. Yo, monkey, handle my business. Handle my lightweight.
That's what's up.
Yeah, monkey for sure.
All right, now tell everybody, pretty much wrapping, things up, what exactly is the IWWD It's What We Do lifestyle?
Cool, man. IWWD, It's What We Do. That all came about because there is no way to explain why we do some of the things we do. If I were to explain to you why I would get on my motorcycle and do 180 miles an hour down the road, or why I would get in a cage, lock the door, and fight someone, blood, broken bones, what have you, that I don't even know, I don't know. I couldn't explain it to you because it does sound crazy, but it's what I do. It's what we do. And so the whole It's What We Do is about something inside of you that if you're still in school, you're waiting for that final bell to ring so you can go home, pick up your skateboard, and you're going to skate and skate and skate and twist your ankles and twist your ankles and twist your ankles, and then go to sleep, and then wake up tomorrow, go to school, and do it all over again. It's that burning desire. It's, if you have a 9-to-5 job, you're waiting until 5 o'clock so you can clock out, so you can go get in your car and go do, practice drifting, or go jump on your motorcycle or motocross bike. It's just something in you that you can't explain. It's unexplainable. And that's the center drive behind giving 110% to being the best that you possibly can be, and that's all anyone can ask for you.
That's what's up. Legit. Zach Is What We Do Williams in studio.
Yes,
website May 1st. Go check it out.
IWWDclothing.com.
That's what's up, man. Thanks for coming in, bro.
Much love. It's a wrap.